Milwaukee police officer hurt in a shooting. Police say that man was shooting a rifle into the air and then fired on officers after refusing to drop his gun. That man was shot and killed by police.
What was your reaction to seeing someone walking down the street with what looks like an AR-style rifle just in the middle of Milwaukee?
Get the hell down. Like, what else do you do? You know, get down.
That is David Hallman. He witnessed that situation unfold today near 27th and Wisconsin. Brendan Jones talked with people in the community. First, we'll start our team coverage with Mary Jo Ola and the latest.
Surveillance video shows a person walking down the street carrying a large gun in Milwaukee Wednesday. Milwaukee police say officers ordered the man to drop their gun. He refused and began shooting at police. An officer fired back, hitting the suspect, killing him. Law enforcement says a rifle was recovered at the scene.
This is a pretty challenging situation for us. The Milwaukee Police Department wishes our officer speedy recovery, but make this known. This is an individual during the day, which is never okay, using a firearm to bring violence into our community. I've always said this, absolutely unacceptable.
Authorities say the injured officer was hurt by the suspect's gunfire. One person tells me off camera that they were clearing snow outside of their business when a man with a large gun approached them. They then went inside a restaurant since the suspect was shooting randomly.
There'll be a thorough investigation conducted of this incident, and in the meantime, we're all appreciative of the many civilians who have offered information to assist with this investigation.
It's not clear how far the suspect traveled while carrying the gun, but police believe he covered an extensive area. Now, the officer who fatally shot the suspect was put on administrative duty, which is routine after a police shooting. Oak Creek Police is leading the investigation into this case. Let's send it over to Brendan Jones, who's been talking to witnesses all afternoon.
Mary Jo, I've been out here all afternoon knocking on doors and talking to people walking by about what we now know is an officer-involved shooting. And I met three people, Josephine, David, and Antonio, and they walked me through what they remember seeing here near 27th and Wells this afternoon.
Looked out and saw a man with a very large gun going down the street.
That's what David Hallman says he saw just moments before police apprehended a suspect they say was walking down the street firing shots in the air. A frightening sight for Hallman, who teaches music at a church in the neighborhood. His first thought was for safety.
Get the hell down. Like, what else do you do? You know, get down.
The man he saw was later killed by Milwaukee police. A moment Josephine Weston says she saw while waiting for the bus.
I seen him when he collapsed, and I seen him when they was firing at him. The police was firing at him. Just saying that, I was just crying. You know, because that could have been somebody in my family.
Antonio Thompson lives on 26th and Wells. He says he heard the shots.
I was just upstairs in my bedroom, and I have windows open, and then all of a sudden I just hear probably like 10 gunshots go super loud, and some of them like mess with my ears.
One officer was shot at least once in the leg, according to multiple sources. He was taken to the hospital with serious injuries. In Milwaukee, Brendan Jones, TMJ4 News.
We're going to stay on top of this breaking story. You can find updates on all of our newscasts, tmj4.com, and our streaming platforms.